Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the internet. This is RENDOG coming at you from just outside MudDog's greenhouse in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. In the previous episode, we were working on the road that leads all the way to the Cyberdog drive-in, and in this episode, my friends, we're going to try and make some headway toward finishing that build so that we can have the premiere of the very first film to be shown in the Cyberdog drive-in. I hope you guys are comfortable. I hope you got a tasty-ass beverage. I hope you got some crunchy-ass snacks, because it is time to play some Minecraft Survival. Welcome back, my friends, to MOLECITY, the capital of Rentopia. And we are here today, guys, to put our enchanted books into MudDog's greenhouse, because this is where we are currently storing all of our books. And I've also just noticed that we are missing a whole bunch of flower action up in here, man. I have no idea what has happened in here, but it looks like a flower-stealing fairy has come in here and gone cray-cray upon all MudDog's sweet-ass flowers. And I'm not happy about that, man. I gotta tell you something, guys. This makes me extremely upset. And I'm hoping that this happened because of Minecraft 1.8. I'm hoping that this was just an anomaly and that this won't happen again. But I gotta tell you, my friends, I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased with what I see in here, man, because MudDog's greenhouse is supposed to be the place where we can come and get a whole bunch of flowers when we need them. So I'm gonna plant a whole bunch more flowers in here, man. It was looking so freaking awesome, but it looks like the Ender Gods have decided that MudDog's greenhouse needed a bit of a clear out. Maybe it was getting a bit stanky up in here, man. Maybe some of the flowers were rotting and things were starting to smell something fierce. You know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm going to do, guys, before we get cracking on today's episode is just replant a whole bunch of these flowers over here. Man, I hope we haven't lost some rare flowers either. I have a feeling that we may have. Things are looking kind of bare. Things are looking kind of sad around MudDog's greenhouse at the moment, guys, but we're going to get a whole bunch more flowers in here. And I'll see you guys on the other side of this kaplam once MudDog's greenhouse is back to her former glory. Kaplam! Now that's how it's supposed to smell, man. MudDog's greenhouse is looking absolutely pimps McDaddy now. Check it out, guys. I've replanted all of the flowers again, and this place is back to normal. And I've put all the flowers back in here, rearranged my inventory, and we are now ready to crack on with what we're supposed to be doing in today's episode, and that is working on our build, which is the Cyberdog drive-in. And we've got another little baby running around here. Hey, what is up? What is up, man? Hippolyta and Griswold have been busy. You know what I'm saying? And the population of MOLECITY seems to be growing exponentially, man. At the end of the last episode, guys, or in the middle of the last episode, in fact, we brought this cow back to MOLECITY, and we are trying to figure out a name for this cow. And you guys have been coming up with some pretty sweet suggestions. One of the suggestions that I really, really like, and it's probably the suggestion that I'm going to go with, is Milkshake. And the reason why I think Milkshake is awesome and why you guys suggested it is because our mushroom over here is called Big Mac. And as we know, milkshakes bring Big Mac to the yard, and he's like, I'm better than yours. You know what I'm saying, man. But Big Mac and a milkshake, that is an excellent combination in anyone's book, guys. So I think that's a really, really awesome name for the cow. Another very good name for the cow, I think, that you guys have come up with is Hope. And I think that that is a really, really awesome idea for a name. And the reason why is because in the last episode, we got quite serious. Me and the Cyberdogs sat down and we had a good old chat about life and about how to feel better if we're in a bad place. And it was kind of apt and kind of awesome that we found that cow in the episode where we spoke about Hope. And I think that Hope is also an excellent, excellent name for that cow. So keep those suggestions coming, my friends. Those are the two ideas I'm thinking of right now, and I really, really like them. And I've come back into the the storage rooms over here to pick up some more enchanted books. These are enchanted books that we have basically gathered over the course of the last few seasons. I'm also pick up a name tag, man, because as I understand it from what you guys have told me, you can name villages, but they have to be babies when you name them. So hopefully that little baby girl is still available for naming, and maybe we can give her a sweet ass name. We actually gonna have to think of a name right away though. We're gonna have to think of a name right off the freaking bat, and I actually have no idea what to name her. I'm gonna need to think about this quick, fast, and in a hurry, man. While we're looking for her, maybe we should name her. I don't know, actually. I don't have a sister, so I couldn't name her after my sister. You know what I am gonna name her, man? I'm gonna name her after Goxie's little girl. My brother Goxie has a little girl, and her nickname, what in the jazz? Why can I not name her with the name tag? I can't name her. Oh, that's sad face, man. Why? I'm pretty sure you guys told me that I could name villages when they're babies. You guys lied to me. You tricked me. Oh, sad face. Or maybe she's too old now to have a name tag. Am I doing this wrong? Hold shift, control. No, that doesn't do anything. Alt. I don't want to left click because that's going to smack her in the face. Well, apparently you can't name villages, guys. So thanks for telling me something that isn't true. I'm probably noobing out really hard though, so I'm gonna just facepalm right now, just for future reference. All right, let's continue on, guys. I'm gonna head into the MOLEMART Bazaar over here because I don't think we actually have a spot for name tags in the MOLEMART Bazaar, so this might be a good opportunity to put name tags somewhere. We don't have a lot of name tags, so I'm gonna just stick them over there for now. Of course, name tags we can only find in dungeon chests and in abandoned mineshaft chests, so I think we actually only have one name tag at the moment, so, you know, unfortunately, we're gonna need a few more, and yeah, I'm probably going to facepalm really hard after this episode, realizing that you can actually name villages, and I'll be reading the comments of this section, guys, and you are all welcome to facepalm if I was in fact completely 100% incorrect. Now, oh, wait, there's one more thing that we need to do. Distracted by awesomeness once again, or distracted by the promise and the hope that we could name villages. So I'm going to blame you CyberDogs for that, man. Your buttholes! Anyway, guys, let's head back into MudDog's greenhouse because I want to deposit all of these books. Let's have a look at what we've got. Respiration 2. That seems like something that's going to help us a lot in defeating that ocean temple eventually. Sharpness 3. Well, we've got a sharpness 4 over here, so that doesn't really do much. Fire Aspect 2. That's going straight onto our sword. That is for shizzle. Protection is our first bit of armor, I think. Oh no, I think we've got a Respiration for armor, and we've got an Aqua Affinity for armor, and we also have a Power 4. Do we have another Power 4 around here? We've got a Power 4 and Knockback over there, so that could be for the sword, and this could be for the axe or something like that. So we are looking at a good set of enchanted books, but still not good enough to enchant any weapons or armor just yet, my friends. We also only have 28 levels at the moment, and I want to be spending every single spare level that I have making new enchanted books, because that is the current trajectory that we are on, man. But guys, it is time to head back to the CyberDog drive-in and do a little bit of more crafting. And man, I am in such a crafting mood at the moment, guys. And oh man, there's something I want to tell you guys. There's a secret that I want to tell you, but I'm not allowed to tell you just yet. But in just a few days after this episode is on my channel, guys, something freaking sweet is going to be happening on the RENDOG channel. And man, I just wish I could tell you guys, but I'm going to have to refrain. What I can tell you though, I'm going to give you a little clue. And I don't know, maybe some of you cyberdiggity dogs out there will know what I'm talking about. But something's going to be happening on the RENDOG channel that is going to be involving a very awesome reptile. And that is your clue, man. Reptile. An awesome one at that. A reptile that can speak. A red reptile. Yeah, he's pretty red. So he's male, he's a reptile, and he's awesome. And that's all you're getting from me, my friends. That's it. But keep your eyes peeled, guys, because in the next couple of days after this episode, something awesome is going to go down on this channel, man, and it's going to be epic. In fact, it might just herald a new era on the RENDOG channel. Who knows, man, but I'm super freaking excited. But we are back here at the CyberDog Drive-In Foundations, guys. We made a bit of headway during the last episode, but we were talking quite seriously about some pretty serious stuff. And if you guys missed that episode, I would highly recommend that you go back and watch it, because it was a good episode for me, and it was also a good episode for a ton of you cyberdogs out there. The feedback that I got from you guys was just absolutely outstanding, and I just want to thank and also congratulate all of you guys who poured your heart out to me in the comment section of the previous video. It was a really big step for you guys to, to tell me your challenges in your life and what you guys are going through, and I'm proud of you guys, man, because that's generally the first step toward healing, is being able to identify what the problem is and being able to face it head on. And that's exactly what you guys did by leaving your comments on my previous video. So thank you guys. And yeah, it was awesome. But anyway, what I want to be doing in this episode today, guys, is lowering this whole section down by 2 blocks, because I want the road over here to lead into the flat surface of the driveway parking lot. So this area over here is basically going to be the parking lot of the drive-in, and I'm trying to decide what block to use to cover the parking lot. I don't think we have enough andesite. This is actually all the andesite that we have left. We've got 2 stacks and 7 andesite blocks left, and that's definitely not going to be enough to pave the whole thing. But andesite is a really awesome looking block, and it might just be a case that we're going to have to go on a bit of an andesite mission to finish this build. But the sooner I can get this floor lowered so that we can have a look at what we're working with, the better, because then what we can do is set up some boundaries to identify the actual size of the CyberDog drive-in parking lot, and then we can work out what we're going to stick in it. So I'm going to just continue to lower this whole section down by 2 blocks, guys, and I'll bring you back on the other side of this. Kaplan. Kaplow. Welcome back, my friends. Oh man, the hypes are real. Oh man, I want to tell you guys the secret so bad, but I'm gonna have to refrain myself, man. Oh man, I just want to tell you, but I can't. You know what it's kind of like, man. You know when you buy someone a Christmas present and or a birthday present, and it's the most awesome present ever. You're like, man, this is the sweetest present of all time. But you want to tell the person so bad what you got them, but you know that you can't because it'll ruin the surprise. That's kind of the situation I'm in right now, my friends. I want to tell you guys the present so bad, but I can't. I just can't. Anyway, guys, I've lowered all of this down by 1 block, and we actually have a pretty good opportunity here to have a look at what andesite is going to look like as the floor of the CyberDog drive-in parking lot, because there is a little bit of space available here from the giant-ass cavern underneath the drive-in. So let's just lay down some andesite, and that'll give us a pretty decent feel about what it's going to look like, I think. Let's get all of this jazz down like this, and then we can have a look. You see, that does look so awesome, though, man. You know, the parking lots of drive-ins are usually made out of like gravel or, like not cement, tarmac, right? Like, yeah, tarmac is basically what drive-in parking lots are made of. And andesite actually does look quite a lot like tarmac. So I think we're probably going to have to go on an andesite mission to complete this. But yes, my friends, I still have a little bit of clearing to do over here. I've got to lower everything down by another block, and we can then start adding some landmarks to try and define the borders of the CyberDog drive-in parking lot. We'll see you on the other side of this. Kaplooey. Look at that moon rising above Mole City, my friends. That is a sight to behold, man. That is so freaking awesome. Alright guys, I am now ready to try and figure out what the borders of the CyberDog drive-in are going to look like. I've lowered everything down by another block, and the more that I look at this andesite, the more that I absolutely like it, man. I think it's just looking awesome. But I think let's stick to the plan, which is to try and define a border for our CyberDog drive-in. What I'm thinking is we should probably go a couple of blocks behind the big screen over here. Man, check out that moon next to the big screen. That looks so awesome. I'm thinking like maybe the border of the parking lot could be 1 block behind the big screen support structure over there, and we're probably going to have to go all the way over here to this side. Where is it? It's on this line like this, and it looks like we might have to do a little bit of building here. Do we want to make it absolutely symmetrical? I think we probably do, right? So how many blocks are we away here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th block we will put up the foundation. So let's head to this side and do a little bit of counting. Where are we? We're over here, right? 1, let's just get this down like this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the block that is going to define the borders of the parking lot. So that looks pretty awesome. And I think what we'll probably have to do is expand the parking lot's surface just by a little bit over the edge over here. That looks pretty awesome. And let's get that going on this side too. We can lower all of this down by 1. And what I'm thinking, right, is we could make these corner pillars over here out of, I don't know, something awesome, maybe iron blocks or something like that. And then we could put up iron fences all the way around the CyberDog drive-in, because in my experience, drive-ins are basically tarmac parking lots surrounded by iron fencage. That's basically what I think about when I think about a drive-in. So I think we'll probably try and stick to that. Now, I think the drive-in is probably going to go all the way to... what I want to do is have... I want to have a place where you have to buy tickets as you drive in on your horse, or should I say, as you ride in on your horse. I want you to have to buy a ticket from an NPC, and I'm gonna stick someone from MOLECITY as the CyberDog drive-in ticket man. He's gonna sit in the box office, shall we say, and he's gonna be taking in all of the orders for the CyberDog drive-in premiere, man. And man, that premiere night. Oh, it's going to be epic. And man, we have got a whole bunch of spawns going on over here, man. This is just not freaking sweet. Do you mind? Can I actually do a bit of crafting? Freaking zombies. Oh, man. And he dropped his balls all the way down into the freaking cavern. Bastard. It was like his last dying move, man. He was like, Rendog, you will work to get my balls. Oh man, that did not come out the way that I wanted it to. Anyway, I want to stick the box office kind of maybe in this position over here. Let's just make like a foundation for the wall of the box office, right? So we'll have like an NPC chilling in here selling tickets. So you'll ride on your horse all the way from MOLECITY to the CyberDog drive-in over here, and it's actually awesome because as you come into the drive-in, you have this epic view of the screen over there with the Northern Star behind it, which is epic. Oh, by the way, guys, I also increased the size of the screen by 1 up and 1 out to each of the sides. So I think now it's an absolutely perfect size. But check it out, right? You'll come here, you'll buy your ticket. Thank you very much. Premiere night's going to be 100% sold out, though, so I hope you guys have already bought your tickets, man. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I buy tickets, Rendog? Guys, they're pretend tickets, okay? You can't buy them. Buy them in your minds. Buy them in your brains. Anyway, let's make the border of the drive-in parking lot maybe like this. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. And then we'll go all the way to this side. We're going to have to clear a few more trees, take care of this hillock over here, I think. And let's have a look. There we go. The final pillar. Which horizontal is it on? It's on this horizontal here. And where's the other horizontal? Oh, tree, you are smack bang in my freaking way, man. Get out of the way, man. I need to see the other pillar. All right, there it is. So it's 1 block down. And we are in line. There we go. Sweet. All right, awesome, guys. The boundaries of our drive-in parking lot are now defined. I just noticed that I think these boundaries are going to have to actually be bigger, because currently the screen is wider than the fence. Skelebutt! You're messing with the wrong CyberDog, man. I think we're probably going to have to increase the size of this whole thing by at least... Let's see, where are we? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. I think we're going to have to go another 4 blocks wide. 1, 2, or another 3 blocks wide. Yeah, that's about right, I think. So let's do that for the same thing all around the perimeter and have a look at what that looks like. No, Skelebutt, no, you freaking, no, bastard!